This Coast Guard situation here with this man who has gone missing. I spoke to his brother today, and hold on, let me get it. Coast Guard officers still missing at sea. 3 badly beaten Colombian men were handed over to, in fact, 3 Colombian men were handed over to police by Coast Guard. This incident happened late on Friday. Well, into Friday, Thursday night. Thursday it happened, and coming into Friday. But imagine the news get a Friday, it printed on the newspaper, but the family, In fact, ladies and gentlemen, able seaman is an able seaman, 36-year-old Keiron Simon of View, Romain, went into a vessel to determine if there were other persons. So they intercepted a vessel similar to like a submarine that where they used to transport drugs and guns from wherever. So you see, just imagine, look at the extent, look at things going on. People coming into our borders, normal, and nobody cares. And this man risked his life. 3 persons held. He went down to see if there were more persons. Apparently that could be operated remotely. So I want to believe that they shut it down and it sank with him. And eventually these 3 people will have to be released. Because it has nothing you can hold them for, absolutely nothing. If you get back the vessel, well, it's different. But nothing. And these people want an answer. You imagine an incident like this, where a Coast Guard officer, listen, we have not a press conference. Only he say, she say, and them say. That's all they want. I think you need to keep the public abreast of what is happening. When things like this happen, people lose confidence. Because I am sure his colleagues, other Coast Guard personnel, they will be hurting, they will be saddened by this event, and nothing is being done. Today I ended up going to meet the brother, because 3 siblings, himself, the guy who's missing, and 2 others, and everybody hurting. The guy who's missing, the seaman, Keiron Simon, he has 2 kids, young kids. What are you going to tell them? And it's that the government don't care. It reminds me of the fishermen that, the guys that died in the pipeline. Nothing. So come out and tell us if it is an operation, it's a search and rescue operation, or if, ladies and gentlemen, it's an operation recovery. Come out and say something. Come out and tell us if there's a vessel coming, what device is being used. When these things happen all over the world, the public, and by extension the family, they are kept abreast about the development with respect to the search and rescue and the operation in order to find back this Coast Guard person. And nothing like that is happening. Absolutely nothing like that. You listen to this interview. I know people are vexed with me now. But it is a wake-up call for other Coast Guard officers. When it happens to you, see if anybody will take you on now. Let's go straight to it.
When was the last time you saw your brother?
About 2 weeks back.
What exactly they told you happened? The Coast Guard told you happened?
The time it had an incident. Well, I was on work on Friday and it had an incident pertaining to my brother.
Right.
And then 10 minutes over the phone. They said that they come and tell me face to face. So I turned and I asked them, I say, what is the problem?
What is face to face?
What is face to face? I'm the next king, all this stuff. So let me know, at least give me a little hint. They didn't want to give me no hint. So they came and they spoke to me that time. They're coming from Shagama. So when they come...
so you started to get frightened one time?
I tell him, man, I say...
Your parents alive?
No, my two parents died.
Oh God, how many of you?
Last year, 2 years before I met my dad.
Oh God, how many of you? How many siblings?
There's 3 of us.
3, your brother, yourself. You have a sister?
No sister.
There's 3 boys.
3 boys.
So I guess all will be real close.
We are close.
Yeah.
We live close and all too because my mom house is in Leeds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I live in about 5 minutes away from them. I went in.
Yeah.
With my family.
All right. Go ahead.
So we close. And just when Wednesday or Thursday we spoke over the phone concerning some matters we had to deal with my mom and whatever, what was left and all them. And that was the last time I spoke to him.
How long he's been a Coast Guard now?
Yeah, 15 years old.
15 years? So the people call you and tell you they're coming on by you one time?
Yeah.
And that's what time of night?
No, they came on work. I was on work. That was Friday.
Friday morning?
Yeah.
But this happened Thursday night?
Yeah, and they came Friday. On work. I was on work and I changed my clothes and I went down with them to my mom's house. And when we arrived, they had other people from the Coast Guard and sat down in the living room and he was explaining, but I didn't really to understand all what he was saying. He don't give up already. I just tell me how he sung. It wasn't no. I don't understand. I don't know how to explain. It wasn't no like a comfort, nothing. It was just it happened, and that was it. You know. So I want to take it a little further because it's no answer. There's 3 days and it's only updates.
So what they told you? They told you that he boarded a kind of submarine thing.
Submarine, yeah. And it had another guy with him, man.
The other guy ended up jumping out?
Yes. Well, he said they say a wave or something pushed him off or something like that. And my brother was in the sub. And so happened the sub closed back with him in it. So all these questions, it's about that questions that I need to know what's going on. Because not that with the sub, or he was transferred from different departments, or what was the reason for all of that before all this happened? Yeah.
Okay. So nothing, up till there tell you nothing?
No chief of defense staff, nobody. The only person I got to talk to really concerning was the social welfare officer, Mr. Pillow. I don't know what position he played in the Coast Guard, but I spoke to him this morning and he played like the same guy that came to pick me up on Friday.
So so when they pick you up, what was the conversation like in the vehicle? Nothing?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Huh. So this brother of yours, he has children?
Yeah, 2 boys.
How old are they?
One turned 3 recently, and the other one is 7.
You're hearing this and imagine the family, and you really want to know what, I mean, you're not even hearing if the search going on, if they have to get this, if they have to get that.
The officer was telling me this morning, he said he don't want to pour too much thing on the media. I said, but that is the only
But we have to know.
We will know. He said vessels from the US came, and nothing like that is on the media stating, well, at least to give the family some kind of comfort, assurance that they're still looking for him. Everything they're doing and they're not bringing it out onto the media for us to know what's really going on. And this 1 call, 2 call for the day, I find that, look how simple thing, the chief of defense have nobody, they say they have the Colombians in custody, the police in contact me concerning this matter. And I want answers.
People want answers. How you mean is your brother? He's a able-bodied seaman for 15 years now. He gone here, but say, but come and tell me where you're trying. Because if he in the bottom of the ocean, remember, those from what I heard, stop your phone. From what I heard, right? From what I heard, is that those submarines could be remotely, controlled.
Controlled.
So I heard that somebody said, right? Somebody said that they could shut down that, They could make that submerge in water, If in the event that it is approached by Coast Guard personnel. You understand? They could submerge the whole thing in water, And if you don't know if that is what they did by locking that door and he down in the ocean, So what about if he's alive? I'm just saying. I don't know if he drowned. Then we see sort of packed water.
Because I did some research on the sub. They say some of them make out of fiberglass and all them things. So that depth of water, that sub going, and it full with water, you feel it go stay normal. It won't mash up or nothing like that. The jugs won't float up. He won't float up because they said he did have on all the gears like jacket and all them things. So
he had firearm on him, everything.
Everything. The officer said he had all those stuff on him. So if this thing is to mash up while sinking, at least if the drugs or nothing ain't come up or he ain't come up, nothing at all. I find it.
So what we do, if we had to bring US vessel and see if we could go down and see if they could locate it. If they could locate the Titanic, why they can't locate him? What they said?
They said about the guy.
So where's he hiding? Where's he hiding?
I have no idea.
Where's he hiding? That is somebody's son. That is somebody's son. Okay, he lost his mother and father, but his two other brothers here, and the nephews and the child mother, the children, they must be missing their father. It's frustrating.
I don't know
Why
how
they have to come to me? Somebody
I
asking, will daddy come home? Daddy coming home?
don't know how to explain to them again.
And it's the same approach, like, same thing with the pipeline. Same thing. When the divers were stuck in the pipeline, like, we have this approach, whatever happen, and we will just linger, lingering. Come and tell me, like last time we did this. Sir, I don't know what is happening, but I'm reporting to you. I'm telling you, well, here what's going on. Look, we're doing this right now. At 12 o'clock today, we're gonna make another attempt. Keep you on ball. Keep you on the ball. Don't just come and tell them, well, you know, something happened and that was it. Nobody are calling the man, nobody are telling the man.
Yeah, only getting messages from the social officer. She's the only one ready. I'm more injured because she still gave me update, but it's about that higher people and her chief of defense staff, Minister of National Security. Nobody ain't getting
nobody even visit the boy.
So nobody ain't come. Look at time like this. I'm a job. I need to work because I'm a family to see, but I have a lot on my back now. You know, that kind of way. I can't afford to stay home, but I need answers.
This is very serious. No, you need answers. Somebody to come out. I mean, something this happened already. You should be liaising with the family while we are trying to do this. Well, right now, we are making an attempt. We have just contacted U.S. official, U.S. Coast Guard, and they are coming in coming to assist us with the search, with the rescue. We don't know if it's a rescue or a recovery. You understand? We don't know if is it a rescue mission or a recovery mission. What it is, come out and tell us. Come out and tell us, but this is the kind of submarine that sunk. Okay, this could the water could come out. He could stay in this for how much days. We don't know if he's alive. We don't know what, and you're not telling the family. And it's not a matter of mashing all you up. No, I know you all, but it's not a matter. But you need to tell me because this could happen to anybody. You know, every Coast Guard officer that watching me here now. Because my grandfather was a Coast Guard. Everybody knows that my grandfather was a Coast Guard, Alleyne. He was a Coast Guard with time when Sheikh Shahadur and all of them. You understand? Years ago, in the 70s, 80s, yeah, early 80s, I think. You understand? He was the first man to put out the flag and whatnot when the Queen was here to Independence Night and whatnot. So I know people, but come on, because let me tell you something. To other officers, look at the kind of treatment. Look, you don't want to be on this tomorrow. You could be right here, you know. Tomorrow, you watching me right now. You could be right here tomorrow, you know, trying to see if we could get questions and answers. Sorry, if we could get answers. And all the people want to know what is happening with my brother. Is he alive? What is going on? What is the next step? You have to be in constant communication with the family.
And that time, and again, not at all.
Let me get our next talk again. This happened Thursday night. Friday on the newspaper. It was on the newspaper. I can't remember which newspaper. I think it was one of those. I don't know if it was the Express, but it was on the newspaper. It wasn't one of the either Guardian or News. I don't know, but it was one on one of the newspapers. And imagine, they already sent information to the newspaper, to the media houses, but don't come and tell the family nothing. Just imagine that. Don't come and, so this man had to, while he going to work, he said, "You got a newspaper." I wonder who is that boy? It had name and everything. The newspaper had name and everything. So imagine, you could imagine he had no nothing as yet. He come to work, he working, and your brother name big on the newspaper, missing at sea. Just imagine that. And today all we are asking for, give us an update. We are not going to stop until the Coast Guard officials. We are not going to stop. We are going to beat this like a Judas. We are going to beat this topic like a Judas. We need to know, where is this man? How far down in the ocean? You need to have a press conference. You need to come out and tell the nation. This is a very serious thing. This man's life matters. He have children. He have a family. And all this secret thing are going to work. It's not going to work.
He dedicated life 15 years for the Coast Guard. Dedicated. The way they speak about him alone. He dedicated life to Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, and they can do better.
They can do better. And we are not going to stop. We are calling for a press conference to come out and tell the nation what is going on. We are calling that you all come out, because every day I'll rat you all out. I'll make sure and highlight it, and I wouldn't stop. I would liaise with the brother every day. I would liaise with them. Come out and tell people what's going on. Come out and tell us if he's at the bottom of the sea. Is he at the bottom of the sea? How many feet down? 900 feet, 800 feet? I don't know. You understand? Come out and tell us something. Come out and tell us something. Does he have to get an attorney to liaise with all it to really give all you a run? Is it something covering up? Is it all they're trying to get a house in order?
That is the next step.
You understand?
Seek legal action.
Yeah, all they're trying to get a house in order. So if, God forbid, it turn from it move from a rescue, it upgrade from a rescue to a recovery, or they will have all the act together. Is it everybody trying to dot the I's and cross the T's before the mark bus?
No,
You understand? But no, he's not taking that, and we're not taking that, because to every Coast Guard man right now who watching me, this could happen to you every time you're aboard a vessel. You never know. You never know. The water is very unpredictable. It's unpredictable out there. A police officer, an army personnel, these jobs are unpredictable. And if this is the treatment, when you run your blood to water, if his brother is a Coast Guard officer for 15 years, run his blood to water. And this is the kind of treatment we get. The rest I will wake up and say, sir, we're going to try your best. Is there anything again you want to say before we go?
No, nothing further more to say concerning the matter. I just want answers.
Answers.
And I'm calling on the Prime Minister, Chief of Defence Staff. We need answers. Not only I alone need answers, but a lot of people
the family need answers. Thank you again.